I need to edit the game title from Super Mario 64 to Fallout 444.
You're a nerd.
Okay. Done. That's done. I think we're streaming anyway. So there's that. And then real quick, I just need to just bring down the in-game audio here in Fallout, but that's nothing.
Play the game. People want to see the game.
Oh, don't worry. I got the game. So, hey everybody. Welcome to Stream, where we stream games and stream them. Yeah. Real quick, because I think I talked it up a couple streams ago, is I want to give you guys a tour of my obnoxiously large house that I built. It's a tower, and it's massive, and it's insane. So, as soon as I can just test and validate that we are, in fact, streaming, and are live, and everything's working, then we'll do it. And then, Pat, can you just do a quick sound test on... Can you open up the stream and do a quick sound test on your end to make sure we don't sound like garbage?
No, you sound good.
Okay.
You sound hot.
Well, that's a given.
Wow.
Okay. Are you ready to see the house, Pat?
I am ecstatic over this house.
We got this guy standing guard. And we're looking up. Look at that monstrosity. Just look at it. Isn't that nuts? Although you're on a delay, so probably haven't caught up to you yet.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to... Are you ready?
How long did this take you?
This is like one of my main objectives is to do this. So I've been working on this for hours upon hours upon hours. Let's take a quick tour. I built it basically into this house, so it does kind of merge with this house. I've got some...
I love this house.
I got some things standing guard. Go in here, I got another guard. It's just kind of... This is kind of empty, this sort of second floor here, but I have a nice patio to look out and shoot people on. Or I can go across this platform and take a few steps down, and here I am back at the house. I got an alarm system right there. I can go over here and do other stuff in this house. I got lots of guns. And I think I just have a lot of power. Realistically, that's kind of all I have. But I got some cool house stuff, power supply, guns, dead ghoul, you know.
Like, is anyone ever going to get into this house that you have so many
absolutely
turrets?
Not. I've also blocked off and barricaded a lot of the doors, and I just put a guy there. This is the only entrance into the base, through this door, and I have a guy protected, lots of guns, turrets, everything. That works. So, that's real cool. Let's close up this door and go back upstairs.
Like, no one would ever be able to come in this.
Yeah, that's
in general.
That's how you want a base.
Yeah, but only Deathclaws attack this place in my game.
Well, you know what? You can never be too...
Like, they're not going to navigate.
You can never be too safe.
You can 100% be too safe in this.
My computer's getting very warm, and it's concerning me. It's very, very hot here in New York City. Third floor.
We are due for technical failure at the stream, so...
Third floor. Not much, except I got this little... I got two staircases that go along the outside border. But we'll get to that. Go up a floor. Here's basically all the bunks where all the people that aren't me sleep. I also got a cool... Here's another little patio thing to the roof of the house. Watch power, power supply, all that good stuff.
You have is this a full base? Like, all the people are there?
Some people. I want more, actually. I want it to be hopping.
You can send people there.
Because this next floor, I probably will. This is the promenade, and boy, is it popping here. We got some, come out here. You have a little date. Sit here, look at the wasteland. It's great. We got our weapons. We got our general store. Clinic, complete with dude sleeping. I guess he's injured. What you want? You want some cooking stuff? We got a bar, armor, clothing. We got everything.
I like how you set up the chairs and stuff like that. Like, people actually go on dates here.
Yeah, we could. You can also take this up because there's another outer patio, but we'll get to that. Go up here, bop bop bop. We got ourselves a little toilet right here, a little bathroom. This is the female bathroom, if I recall. Yes, female. And then over here is the men's bathroom. I got some drinking fountains. Here, do some, lift some weights. Everything's great.
You good gym?
Yeah. Walk along the outside here. This is the outer promenade here. We got just kind of like a little nightclub area. You know, look at this: couches, disco ball, cards. Play some cards. Do what you want. A hardcore bar here says liquor right on top. It's great.
That's what constitutes something as a hardcore bar.
Yeah, just a sign that says liquor. This is that staircase that I showed you earlier. That goes down there. Over here, we have staircase. This goes down and basically connects. This is the other one of those two staircases, and this goes up to the next floor. Let's go up on the outside, shall we? Oh, look at this. It's all the bobbleheads I've collected. I've only collected, how many is this, 7? I need to step up my bobblehead game.
How many is there total?
If this board is to be trusted, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 6 is 20.
Okay, I thought it was fine.
I have no idea. That could be conjecture, though.
I did think it was 20, so.
And we already went out there.
Surprised you could just get this high in the game.
What?
Surprised you could just, get this high in the game.
Like altitude-wise?
Yeah.
I know, right? Me too. Going up here, we got another kind of empty floor that I have yet to do anything with. This leads back down into that little promenade. Go up this staircase here. We got a little laboratory here. And then now we're protected because we're getting up real where the magic happens.
Hey, 1 second. Brutal Vix joined. Hey, Brutal Vix, thanks for joining. Alex is showing off his gigantic Fallout tower.
My monstrosity of a base. Pop open this door here. We got a little gate, or a little thing. Got a nice reception where my receptionist sits. More workbench.
Yeah, you have a receptionist, so you have a lot of guests, I guess.
And get ready, you're about to see where the magic happens. My office.
Then do you often do work in this thing?
Yeah. Look at that desk. It's baller. Right there. Just everything's beautiful. Everything's wonderful. Got the founders behind me, a flag. Over here, this is where I give my speeches. I got rows of people so I can do my press conferences. I sit there, say, hey, what you want, people? Over here is where we do sort of our meetings. I get all my people. They sit around this table together. We got a projector here. We look at the screen. All sorts of stuff. It's the situation room. Pop open this door, and here's my perch, my watchtower. I look upon the promenade with, or I look along the frontier, basically. That's great. Over here, I do have a little bedroom. Got a table, got a shelf, got lots of cat pictures. Cat picture awesome. I got a bed. I need a nicer bed. That's not a nice bed, but whatever. I'll figure that out later. Hey, we got a fail. Hey, you're gonna take a seat while I give a speech? Cool. And finally, I'm gonna go grab my power armor, and we'll go do some business. There's my power armor. Let's pop in. And we'll fast travel to a place. I think I'm in the middle of a side quest, actually. Yep, I am. So we'll go here, and we'll shoot stuff. What'd you think of my base? Baller, right?
I mean, you definitely got into it.
I did, and I'm not done. I'm not done.
Are you a woman in a red dress?
Yeah.
Why did you go with a woman in a red dress?
Because she's awesome. Here, actually, not only...
It's the red dress.
Oh my god, I just fast traveled into a goddamn hostile zone.
Walking the file out.
I know.
First time playing.
Where's my gun? Okay, there it is. Right, well, let me...
Oh, I always wonder who fixes these turrets. Or turrets. Is it turrets?
Oh my god, I'm really out of it when it
Ridiculous
comes
scope
to...
on. Why do you put that ridiculous scope on that?
Because it's heat-seeking.
Yeah, but it's not like... No, it's a thermal scope. It's not a heat-seeking scope. It's not like the bullet.
Oh, sorry, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, I didn't know what you mean. I thought you were an idiot, so... How about Fallout now going to be in? Wait, is this Brutovic said? Wait, is this Fallout 2? It is Fallout 4 actually, the newest Fallout. Hey, when did this come out? November.
November 15 or 16? 15.
I thought it was 15. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still kicking. They just put it up for VR now. Did you know that?
I knew that. That as well as Doom, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of weird though. It's like they're doing. Yeah, the Brutalix does look different. But they're doing like floating hands and floating guns and stuff, and I'm like, wouldn't VR you're supposed to be immersed, not like be dangling guns and that kind of stuff? You know what I mean?
Right.
Doom,
Yeah.
like, did you see how Doom's movement is?
No, I didn't.
Doom's movement isn't like, you know how you're supposed to circle strafe and stuff in Doom and all that kind of cool stuff.
Yeah.
In Doom, it's like you're using Google Map movement, where like you look at a part and then you jump to it.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it sounds awful. I have no idea. They had the trailers of it.
Real quick, here's my character. Just fucking baller. Yeah.
The dress just like really throws me off. Like, what compelled you to be like, oh, I'm trying to.
Yeah, but look at that. I got that Coast Guard hat, those awesome shades.
That's it. I'm really confused on a lot of the outfit choices. You know, it's like I'm assuming you would. It's not practical.
Oh, it's not practical. This is like my party outfit for when I hold parties at my base.
So
and
you just think that you need sunglasses indoors, and then number two, you think you need a captain's hat at a party.
Yeah, are you kidding me? The cat.
Don't say "Are you kidding me?" like you wear them to parties.
Did I wear a comical hat in Buffalo?
No, not at all.
I should have. If I had a Coast Guard hat, I probably would have. Okay, so this was the side quest I was in the middle of doing. It's probably just something for Preston Garvey to kill raiders, but I'm fine with that because I love killing raiders. So that's what we're gonna do. And okay, sorry, I wanted to make sure I could show you my character, and then now that I've shown you my character, we can go back to talking. So Doom is like jump to a point kind of thing.
Yeah, Brutal Vic's also commented on it. He says, "What else are they going to do to get movement?" All that I've seen in the trailers, and we're gonna talk about E3 when it's all over and stuff. It's still going on right now, but like, it's as if your character like looks at a point, and then you would press a button, and you would, I mean, teleport might be the wrong word, but speed to that spot. Like it'd be like in a blink. It's kind of like Blink in Dishonored.
Yeah.
So you would jump to that spot, and then you could either be fighting someone or whatever. So it again, imagine you were in like a Google map. So instead, it got you like sick just watching the trailer, which blows my mind that they did this, because the movement is so crucial when it comes to Doom, and instead of that, they're doing this really weird movement, which I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move, and I feel like the technology is there that they don't need to do that.
Yeah. It's so foggy. I can't see anything.
Hang on, I gotta tweet it. This nonsense.
Yeah, you do. One of the things that sort of is a mild, I don't want to say hindrance, but I think is a shortcoming of VR, is I feel like a lack of tactile interaction will sort of mess me up. And by that I mean, like, let's say you have a lightsaber game, right, Pat?
Yeah.
And you wanna have a lightsaber fight with Darth Vader, against Darth Vader. You swing your stick or whatever, and Darth Vader, what is hold breath? Alt is hold breath. You swing, and your character hits Darth Vader's lightsaber, but your controller does not. So, like, you have to sort of like self-stop your saber, whereas in a real sword fight, you would sort of stop automatically. How are you still alive? You get what I'm saying, Pat?
Yeah, it's Brutal Vic says that he has no problem with it, and I. So, are you talking about the Vive, or are you talking about the Rift?
Technically either, because it's if I were to play a VR game, it would have to be a game wherein my character model is seated. Basically, like if it was a pilot, like a flight sim, or like let's say it was like almost Titanfall, where you're not moving, you're just controlling a mech. That's stuff that I could see it working really well for. But if it's a game that involves me, my character model doing motion, and let's say it would like any sort of motion controls or stuff like that would sort of mess me up because I'm seeing, but my body isn't able to interact with the environment the way my mind.
Well, the Vive
is seeing
moves. You move with the Vive. That's what Fallout 4 and Doom are going to do. And Brutal Vix commented that Fallout VR has smoother movement, so it might be part of Doom VR as an option. And I hope that is an option because you will actually move with, like in the Vive, you move. They're only coming out for the Vive. The Rift is the one where you sit with a controller. The Vive has these. Well, and now the Rift does have the hand motion things. But like the problem with the Vive is you have to set it up in like a room where there's nothing, and you actually move around, and it acknowledges that. It's not like you're sitting at a desk moving your hands. You could do that, but you have the option to move. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I get what you're saying. My thing is that like in order for me to truly be quote unquote immersed, I feel like I would feel like my character model would have to be representative of what I'm doing in life. And if my body is required to move too much, then I'll just be annoyed because like I'll be frustrated. Like that's sort of my whole thing why I didn't really like Skyward Sword, because the one-to-one motion, I had to think too much about. Like I had to use my body too much. Then I was sort of, it was breaking the immersion for me because I was thinking too much about my own movements as opposed to what I was doing in the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I mean I get you.
Like to me, I'm not saying VR is bad and that VR sucks and no one should ever do VR. I'm just saying, for me, the technology isn't there yet for me to
pay. It's still growing.
For me to pay the amount of money that it's asking me right now.
It is a lot, and it's still growing. They're a year off, or maybe 2 years off, because I think 2 years ago they first started this. Is that, or was it a year ago? Because I remember saying like if Doom came out like day one with it, I would have heavily thought about it.
Okay.
You know, so like if Fallout and Doom were like day one games, I would have been like, oh crap, that's really sick. But I mean, it's like 2 years later. Now you're getting this. The game is very different. I'm less inclined to like go and spend all that money for just these two games.
Sure.
Yay, tweeted. Follow us on Twitter.
Did not do what I expected it to do. My goal with that was to distract them. I often give characters too much intelligence credit whenever I'm stealthing around. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Brutal Mix said, but Doom 2016 didn't come out until May 2016, and Vive released in April 16. I actually didn't know when the release dates were of that. So yeah, like it really wasn't possible, and obviously like Bethesda and it aren't going to be like, oh, you have to. We're going to make this for something that might not catch on. Like Doom's goal was definitely, we have to save the first-person genre, the first-person shooter genre, and bring it back to the roots. So they weren't going to slow it down. So it makes sense. The business decision was correct because obviously we bought the games and stuff. but it definitely was. I think VR took a hit. Riffraff just tweeted about his little cousin and how he's in high school and he's like a really good basketball player. Can you imagine being cousins with this man?
With Riffraff?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
This is like the funniest thing. He's just Riffraff like takes such pride in his cousin. This is what a weird thing.
Okay, I don't want to go in there yet.
Yeah, have you got the dagger from this thing?
I got what?
The dagger from this place?
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, you don't.
Like, have you traveled all the way into the tavern stuff?
I thought I did, but then this mission... I probably, honestly, what probably happened
No,
I probably did it by myself, and then now there's a mission saying I had to do it, and so...
This mission comes up like all the time.
Oh, then yeah,
So-
I probably have, and this is just obnoxiously making me do the same thing over.
Well, it's not even a mission. It's just like if you go down the hole far enough, you'll find basically a giant hole in the middle of the ground, and there's water in it. And it's got the sacrificial dagger. And there's like a whole story with this thing, like these construction workers were here and they seek refuge and things got a little weird.
See, that sounds familiar to me.
How gross is this scene too? Like when you look at that cage, how gross is that?
Oh, this?
Yeah, and you can like open it. That's
Yep.
I don't know, if you really think about it, like what it's used for, it's disgusting.
One of my favorite little touches in this game I saw one time was I saw 2 dead bodies. They were people that died in the explosion or whatever. Like when the nuke fell, not like...
Yeah, I know.
And it was just 2 people laying on the ground, and there was just a bottle of bleach in between them. And it was just like so... Like just a beautiful little touch, like, oh, these people knew what was coming and just killed themselves. You don't seem to enjoy that as much as I do.
It's just very morbid, and you took a lot of pleasure in that. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to be like, yeah!
Suicide is great. We don't endorse suicide here at Nerdy Inc. No, but like from just like a little...
You know, it's sad that you had to make that statement. That's all I'm saying.
We don't endorse suicide?
Yeah, that's what you're just bringing up. I just thought of a Family Guy moment. I don't know if that's considered Nerdy Inc. material.
Yeah, why not?
When they want to make a podcast, it's a new episode. They want to make a podcast, and Peter's first topic is, all right, how many 4th graders do you think you can take? Do you think you can take before they get you? Like, how many kids would you have to kill before you get overrun? And they just start going through like different scenarios, and one guy's like, "Why are we talking about killing kids?" So that's what I think about you when I hear that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brittlevic says bleach cures all.
Yeah. I don't know that I disagree.
Yeah, so I don't think he's wrong, but like,
Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
by the way, we broke 1,000 views on Twitch.
On the Twitch
Yeah, so thanks to everyone who joined us.
over the year. It hasn't even been a year that we've been doing this, right?
We definitely have not been streaming for a year.
Pop. Yeah, I know it was... We started streaming when I lived in this apartment, and I moved in this apartment a year ago, like next week, so...
We've been streaming for almost a year.
No, I'm just saying I was living in this apartment when we decided to do that, but it could have been. It could have been much later. I want to say it was around September. So, yeah, fun times. So, what else at E3? There's a game that. Do we want to get into Battlefront 2?
So I didn't see much about it. I heard the awful news
Which is?
about like the microtransactions and shit.
Oh, that's. I don't want to say that that doesn't bother me because it does, but like it doesn't surprise me enough for me to be like,
Yeah, right. You shouldn't be surprised. I get it.
Yeah.
So talk about Battlefront.
This is the game that they should have come out with last year, 2 years ago. Basically, it's just a nicer looking version of the original Battlefront 2, from what I'm able to gather. Like, it's got same hero modes, space battles, basically all the stuff that was in the original Battlefront 2, except this time just looks nicer, and that they should have done the first time around. So when everyone's saying, "Oh my God, look at what it's doing," I'm just like, "Yeah, that's what it should have been." So I'm not blown away. I'm just happy that maybe this one will be on par with what it should have been the first time. The original Battlefront 2, yeah, the one that came out. The original Battlefront 2 came out around the time Revenge of the Sith came out. So that was 2005. So 12 years ago. And the original Battlefront 2 was super, super fun. Oh my Gorn. I almost walked into a person. There's two people? Ah, he didn't see me. So yeah, like, I still go back. Like, I think actually we live streamed the original Battlefront 2.
We did. We did stream the original. Well, you did. I was.
That's incorrect. Oh, never mind. Yeah, time flies. Time flies, because I know it came out around the time Revenge of the Sith came out, because they were pushing a lot of the episode 3 levels, like they did Mustafar, Utapau, like Kashyyyk they remodeled the Kashyyyk from Battlefront 1 to 2 to look like it looked in Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, friggin' 12 years ago. Because I still think if you say 10 years ago, my mind automatically goes to the 90s.
What's up?
If you were to say, Alex, this thing is 12 years old, my mind assumes it came out in the 90s.
Sweet.
Like, in my mind, the 80s is still 20 years ago, and the 90s is 10 years ago. It's like the aughts never happened.
The aught?
Aughts. That's what they call the double zeros. Aughts.
Who calls them that?
I don't know, people.
Who? Oh, how do you even spell aughts?
I don't know. Because I only ever heard people say it.
Like, who says these things? I want to know, because I've never heard that, and I'd like to think we're on the same par of.
Oh my God! Hold on. Oh, I think it was a pushover. I heard my mom say it one time.
That's your source. Like, oh, this is what all the people are saying. My mom says it.
I think I heard another live streamer say it one time. I was watching a stream. I heard someone else say it. Google it.
I don't even know how to spell it, Alex. How do you want me to Google it? Okay. OTS? Is that what it is? The odds?
I think it would be
supervision.
I think it would be AUGHT.
They're a band. Oh, no. Look, it comes up. They're also a band. The aughts is one way is one way of referring to the first decade of a century in American English, such as the 2000s. Modern history, the numbering of the first decade was the 1900s.
Yeah, blow it out your ass.
Oh, everyone knows this. This is common knowledge.
It's on Google.
It's,
Brutal Vix has no knowledge of Battlefront. The original Battlefront? Yeah. It was a game. It was a decent game. I liked it.
all right, here, wait. I'm going to interrupt you so you can eat ass. The first thing is for the 2000s decade aughts on Wikipedia. In the English-speaking world, a name for the decade was never universally accepted in the same manner as for decades such as the 80s and 90s, etc. So therefore, you blow it at your ass.
Oh, you just stimpacked, you motherfucker. Oh, you're dead. Alright. That one was sloppy. I didn't like that one. Isn't it the worst when you have a sloppy kill and you feel like you just sort of ambled through it?
Sure.
You've never had that experience where...
I just don't care. No one's watching. Well, see, I guess no one's watching me when I do it, so. They did Far Cry. They showed like some footage of Far Cry, and I'm very excited for the game. That was a great point, Pat. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I think it's cool. I think it's going to be great. Did you want to talk more about it? I don't know. I mean, maybe
sorry,
could.
I was hacking, so I was doing number in my head.
Do you even know the special things that you can click on the borders of this? Like click on like the brackets and stuff.
Hold on. I see a fat man. I'm trying to reach it.
Have you ever done that?
I forgot I have a jetpack. That's right.
Do you know what I'm talking about? If you click on the brackets, it removes bad answers.
I click on the bracket. Well, I don't think I can re-undo.
Next time you hack, look for like brackets and parentheses and the curly Q ones. You know what I mean?
I think so, but I've never done it.
Yeah, do it, and it'll actually get rid of.
I usually just sort of do it.
Yeah, I know. That's how I used to do it too, and then I figured that out. Shout out to Outside Xbox who taught me that.
Oh,
Not sponsored.
I just got whatever I came here for because my quest log just updated. Cool. So I definitely did come here before then. So I think I did get that sacrificial dagger. I think it's stored in one of my bases. Oh, I don't trust this at all.
Hey, what time is it in Europe?
What time is it in Europe?
Yeah.
England, it is 11:30.
It's probably a little bit late to invite someone for pints, huh?
Yeah.
Or is it just the right time?
Well, it's a Monday, so probably not today, but if it was Friday. All right, well, since I've got what I came here for, I'm going to go report to the scribe Hayden. I don't know where he is. I assume he's on the Pridwin? I guess not. Oh, he's in the police base. In College Square. I cannot fast travel from this station. Well, fine. I'll backtrack. Do you like this gun, Pat? Watch what happens when I shoot. It's the bullets explode on impact. Isn't that pretty dope?
Oh, they're one of those things.
Yeah. It's a pretty great gun.
I had an SMG like that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I got this from killing like a Queen Deathclaw or something. Pop, pop. Where are we going? Oh, my Gorn. All right, we're good. We got what we came here for. So what else? E3. I sort of hijacked it by going into Battlefront, right?
Yeah. I was talking about Far Cry 5, a game that I'm actually excited for. Well, I want to know more. I'm not really excited for like any game coming out right now, honestly. And but Far Cry 5, I'm like, just because of like the new setting and stuff, I think it's kind of cool.
What is the new setting?
The new setting is actually in America, which the term Far Cry does not make sense as compared to the other games. But you're the new sheriff in town, and I forget the place, but it's in like Missouri or something like that, you know? And the whole town is overrun by like this religious cult that's killing people, it's taking people, it's just ruining the town. And they've caused so much havoc that there's no more cell reception. Like they're basically running it, and they're terrorizing the townsfolk. So as the new sheriff, who I think you get to kind of customize now, like you can be a man, you can be a woman. I don't know if you can customize it like incredibly, but I mean the fact that you can kind of be your own character rather than a set person is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it's the similar thing, you know what I mean? You go into outposts, you kill people. There's a story, but they just showed a new trailer that you can like hire a sniper rifle. There's a dog that you can get that'll like help you out, like dog meat could in this game. You can hire a pilot that'll like fly over and like take people out.
Speaking of dog meat, I have no idea where dog meat is.
I don't know how you lost him. Did you send him somewhere? Or did you tell him to sit somewhere?
I have absolutely no idea.
You're still helping these guys out?
I don't know. I guess. I think honestly, what I think I'm doing is, I think I was going through and just trying to clear out my quest log to get rid of anything that, because I had a lot of unfinished quests. How would I find dog meat? Do you know? Is he like on my map somewhere?
I don't know. I'm actually gonna look that up.
Say Fallout 4. I lost my dog.
Yeah, so I'm literally
Where is he?
I lost dog meat. You are not the only person who had to. You're not the only person who had to look. There's an entire forum about it.
I assume he's got to be on my map, right?
He automatically goes back to Sanctuary. If not Sanctuary, try the gas station right outside. Didn't you tell me you usually don't go to Sanctuary?
No, I have a pretty extensive base at Sanctuary, too.
Well, let's see if we can find him. Maybe he's under the floorboards.
That'd be hilarious.
You ever see SpongeBob, where they're doing their version of the Edgar Allan Poe's Beating Heart? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was I forget what the thing
He
was.
puts
there.
the boots. It's the boots.
Oh yeah.
and Mr. Krabs, they're here.
The squeaky boots, right?
Yeah, and he's like, they're here, and they're the flare birds. Like that line.
Here's my Sanctuary base, by the way.
Under the flare birds.
I don't think he's here, so let me go to I'll go to the gas station outside of Sanctuary.
I made a pretty dope base there when I got bored. Under the flare birds. Why is that not the title of this?
Because I didn't know. Oh, there's one other dope thing about this base, my Sanctuary base. Ready? 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 And ba-boom! Look at that. That's great. That's
Wow.
art. You're on a delay, so you haven't seen it yet.
You must be so proud of yourself.
I am. Take a guess as to what you think it is.
It's gonna be Nerdy Ink.
No, that would have been cooler,
Nope.
actually.
You're dweeb. That's way dweebier.
Fort Russo?
Like, anyone reading that is gonna be like, wow, what a dick. In the game.
Alright, before I actually... Are you talking about the red rocket? Is that where he defaults to?
That's what they're saying. I'm trying to read more.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's digging through the trash. That's what he's been doing for the 200 hours I have in this game. He's just been eating garbage.
Take him with you.
No, I hate him.
Why? He's the best companion.
I don't want a companion. I want to be alone.
Well, send him with people. Is he alone over here?
Oh, I'm also going to go show you the castle, since I guess I'm just showing you my bases.
You know, it's kind of funny that you can send him to the castle, and, like, he's just going to walk all the way to the castle.
Yeah, and
You know what I
it's-
mean? Like,
it's
no
kinda
problem.
unfortunate that he won't die in the way.
He's the best companion. Any companion that you think is better than him is wrong.
I don't like companions.
It doesn't matter if you don't like companions. He is still the best one.
Well,
You uncultured swine.
maybe.
Not maybe. Fact.
Okay, I'm gonna go in from the outside here. Boom. All right. And this one, actually, I'm glad I arm it, because this one is actually, I've had people attack this base more than any other base. All right, so we're entering the castle. As you can see, I got turrets for days here. So let's open up this big old gate. Apparently, I got a two-headed cow. I have a similar promenade here. You know, clothing, weapons, all that stuff. I got this guy tweeting out messages for Nerdy Inc. Go up this big old staircase here. I got some good stuff. I got some platforms here. Got all sorts of good things. Let's go up a little bit higher, shall we? Cat photo over the dining room table. I got this. Oh, must be where I breed babies to be my soldiers. I guess I do that. I can go up here, and I got a nice little rooftop place. Got a card table. Play some cards. Do what you want. Nerdy Inc. Handling the apocalypse in style.
Is that our slogan?
It is for this stream. Should be. It's the log line, not the title. I got here. Oh, talk to settlers at the slog. Okay. Look at this little pit. Doesn't this pit look dope? That's where you would have a party. Right there. Have some drinks. Like, I would like to live in this world so I could drink at this place. I actually have a pong table at my sanctuary base. This guy knows what's up. I mean, you look kind of bummed because you're doing nothing, but whatever. Down here, what we got down here? Look in here. Oh, got a big old bathroom here. Got a toilet and sinks. Got some beds. Got some chem stations. Bam, right here. Party room, pool table, cat photos, disco balls, vending machine, bar. Restricted area. Ooh, oh, that's just a quest down there. Beds, more beds. We got beds. We got milk machine. Take some milk.
Hey, can we tweet at strangers asking them if they want to have beer with us?
I
Am I
don't think
allowed
so.
to do that? Am I allowed to do that from the Nerdy Inc. Twitter handle?
I'm gonna put the kibosh on that.
Why?
Tweet at random people. Say, do you want to have a drink with us?
No, they're famous, but we don't know them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're not that famous.
I thought you meant like I'm gonna go find some egg avatar with his only followers, his roommate.
Drinks,
Tweet at them. I was like, no, because they'll do it. You'll get a creep out.
vodka, Red Bulls. Just inviting people to like just random drinks too. Like we have to have that like tequila sunrises for just egg avatars, and just see how many people we get. Does it matter? Does it matter who I tweet at?
Talk to settlers at the slog. No.
I gotta find a funny beer drinking gif.
Alright, Hubris Comics. I've already been there.
This is a drinking beer. This is a hilarious gif.
What is it?
It's a wiener dog just like drinking beer out of a bottle. You'll see it. I'm literally just tweeting at these two people. Can I plug somebody that doesn't know that we even exist?
Yeah.
They're the two hosts of Outside Extra. They're these British people. I think they're British, and they're pretty funny. I will say I don't laugh at many people on the internet.
Wow.
That's really weird to say. I don't.
Wow.
I guess I don't know how to say that. Don't take it in a weird way. I don't know. I guess I don't regularly frequent people on the internet, but I regularly frequent them and their parent group. And I'm going to tweet at them because they're in E3 right now. And I'm just going to ask them out for pints, even though they're in LA and we are not.
Okay.
We could Skype in.
Find some New Yorkers. I actually can go drink with them.
Well, and what am I going to do? Just going to sit here and
That's what you're gonna do anyways. You're not gonna go. You're not in LA.
Well, I can Skype in. I've done it. I Skyped in to see Eric Andre live. So I'll just give them my number, and then the other one will give you her number, and then we'll just Skype in and we'll all hang out.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
All right. Well, if they say yes, Alex, we're gonna have to do it. Just saying. Because I'm not gonna ask them out for pints and then they'll be like, yeah, and I'll be like, well, I'm no. Don't embarrass me in front of these people that I don't know.
Gotta be careful because I know there are lots of what are those ghouls? There are a lot of ghouls in here.
What are those ghouls? Oh, there's a lot of ghouls in here. So, all right, well, there are more important matters at hand. Are you gonna be cool with Skyping in?
No, don't wake anyone else up. No, crap. Get back here.
I did it. I run their ink now. I'm gonna freak out of their spots.
Don't mind if I do. It's weird how many chems I collect, considering I actually don't really use chems that much.
I started using them just because I had them so much, but like you can combine them into like Buff Jet is awesome. You're super strong and it's like super slow.
Okay, wait. So okay, I'm here. Tell me about this thing again. If I click on parentheses,
look for brackets that like close, right?
So I have to look for ones that match forward and back, basically.
Right. So I see a few. Like hover over them and it'll actually highlight the entire thing.
Okay, I found one. So click on that.
Also the chevron signs and just click them.
Dud removed corrals. Oh, okay.
See that? Is that neat? So actually, the parent company of the people I just asked for beers are the ones who showed me that trick, and I feel like I'm forever indebted to them now.
Oh, this is. I have been playing Fallout for
Literally
so long, and I've never known this.
Literally, they said the same thing. They were like, "You'll never play it. It's never the same." See, you got a double right there. You know what I mean? Isn't that cool?
This is not. Jesus. Oh my God.
Sometimes they reset your tries too.
Yeah, I just got
Yeah.
something for that.
Please look at the GIF that I sent, though. I love that GIF.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I mean, the GIF isn't that good, chill.
No, I know. My mind is blown that I've never known that was a thing that existed. Holy crap. Alright, Nerdy Inc. What'd you tweet? What's your tweets? Aw, that's funny.
It's not like I'm funny. I'm hoping these strangers are going to accept our call. Hey, here's somebody with absolutely no. I don't know. What do you call that? Clout? Clout.
Where's the safe I just unlocked? I unlocked the safe. I don't know where it is. It's probably in here. I don't know.
Nice.
Has that been in all of the Fallout games?
I think it's been in 3 at least. I don't know.
I want to go back and replay New Vegas.
I think everyone wants to do that.
That's true.
I didn't really like New Vegas as much as I liked other ones.
Here's the issue with both 3 and New Vegas that 4 has over them, which is 4 has better combat. Fuck you. 4 has better combat. The enemies are bullet sponges in 3 and New Vegas. And it's just the controls are a lot tighter in this game. They're a lot more fluid. However, this one, I found a lot of the quests in this one to be kind of the same, which is you need to go get a thing. Go to this building and get a thing. And the building is full of monsters or raiders.
Yeah, it's a lot of fetch quests.
Yeah, it's a lot of fetch quests.
Or extermination quests.
Yeah. Whereas New Vegas especially, but 3 did as well, They had some other stuff in there that was cool. But that actually worked. Oh no, it didn't. And as well as, see, there's one complaint that I don't agree with as much, which is people say that the dialogue wheel in this game was sort of, oh geez. People say the dialogue wheel in this game wasn't good. I have to disagree with that just a bit, only because people said you had so many more options in Fallout 3. That's true, you did, but realistically, they all kind of accomplished the same thing.
Some of it was like, oh, that person thinks you're a jerk, but it's like, I don't think it changed too much.
It didn't change that much. It was more just, it was kind of simplistic, but I don't. In my opinion, it never added or took away that many options. I feel like I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I was limited in any way. New Vegas, though, I know had the most, kind of the most consequences, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, consequences was the right word. I mean, you made a mistake in that. It was game over for like a ton of quests. So
I told this to Pat the other day. I don't know if I've ever mentioned on stream. Was when I was first playing New Vegas, and like, I kind of didn't believe that it was as. The game was as. Oh Jesus! The game gave me as much freedom as it did, and so when I was first talking to Mr. House, the first time I ever met him, I found where his body was. I was like, could I kill him? No, the game wouldn't let me do that. And I went in and I just shot him in the head. And then it said like 800 times, quest failed, quest failed, quest failed, quest failed, quest failed immediately. And I was like, oh my god. So that was when I discovered how much freedom I really had in New Vegas. And so I want to go back and not make dumb mistakes. Oh jeez.
See, so I made too many good mistakes, or too many good choices in Fallout, which kind of threw me off. Because at the end of the game, when you're gonna like, I mean, minor spoilers, but I feel like everybody knows this ending. You know, when there's gonna be that war
at the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, I show up. I was so cool with like Caesar's army, but I was still gonna betray them. That when I go up to the guy to fight him at the end, he was like, "Oh, you're here. Thanks for joining." And I'm like, "Wait, no, I'm here to kill you, dude." And then it waited, and then he turned around and he was like, "Oh, are you here to kill me?" And it's like, dude, we just had a conversation about how I was gonna like work with you. Like, what is going on here? Like, the game didn't understand.
This thing's about to mutate. This thing's about to mutate.
Well, kill it.
No, he didn't mutate. Usually the glowing one mutates.
I know.
Well, I'm shocked.
Have you done this one before? Have you done this mission?
No, but I've come to this place before.
You've never been to Silver Shroud?
What?
Take a look. Look at the film studio thing.
Hold on, I had to get the flux sensor. And
have you never done the Silver Shroud quest? It's right here. Look at the mannequin.
All right, mannequin over here. What am I doing?
Take a look at that dude. Like, I'm on a delay, but like how he's got all his clothes on and stuff like that. Like that. If you take that,
which I did,
that is an armor that the guy in what's that place that Hancock owns?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the city of ghouls.
No, well, I mean it's not just ghouls. Oh yeah, get that too. Get that silver machine gun.
Why?
Because that's his machine gun that he used to use. There's a whole quest line about this.
Okay.
So if you go to that place, there's a guy who likes the Silver Shroud, and he's like, because it used to be like an old like comic book hero.
Yeah.
In a radio show. So this guy like brings it back, and he asks you to don that outfit and become the superhero, and your character gets wicked into it. It's fine.
Look at my baby kitten. There she is on the couch, everyone. Aw, look at her being cute. What you think? You don't have a cute cat? You're stunned silence.
Ah, damn it, I got the phone.
All right. So real quick, can you Google the name of that place while I take this thing back to this person?
I want to remember it, isn't it?
It's the city of ghouls, right?
It's not the city of ghouls, you moron. There's more than just ghouls there.
Well, okay. Well, it's not Diamond City, right?
Good neighbor, you dumbass.
I don't remember which one Good Neighbor is.
It's on the right. It's kind of by Diamond City, I think.
Well, I'll go there as soon as I give the thing to the lady. And I'm probably about to level up soon. Which is always fun, right?
Yeah, you're pretty leveled up. I think you're farther than I am.
I'm 122. About to be 123. Maybe not about. I don't know how much XP I'm about to get from this quest. Pop, pop! I'm here.
Caitlin, you got that tech yet?
Yeah, I do.
Here it is. Great. I've got this documented and ready to send off. Your tech will always be in demand. Let me know if you're anxious to get back out there.
I'm ready.
Perfect. You've got the area on your map, so move it.
Oh, just shy. Alright, Good Neighbor, you said, right? You said it's on the left or the right?
The right.
Oh, I know where you... Oh, no, I guess I don't.
Yes, you do. You definitely know where a good neighbor is. It's like a major quest part. How have you gotten so far in the game and I don't know what good neighbor is? You dweeb.
I have. I just...
You don't know where it is.
No, I found it. I can't fast travel from this location.
I miss the good old days when we were pirates.
Yar. Hey, I think I did the pirate quest. I think the boat is actually in the water now.
That would... What? It goes in the water?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you do. You got to do like a bunch of quests for the guy, and then the boat like takes off and sets sail. I believe.
You mean the robots?
Yeah, the robot boat.
Alice, it doesn't go in the water.
Doesn't it fly somewhere?
It flies somewhere. It doesn't fly in the water.
Where's it fly?
Right into the larger building that you can't reach.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I knew it flew somewhere, and my mind went to water. Well, either way, if we want to be pirates again, I can just go there and yar, pirates. This is exactly the city I was talking about.
It's not called the City of Ghouls. There's way more than just ghouls living in there. You go racist.
Is there? Let's see. Hey, guy, are you a ghoul? Oh, no, you're not. Okay, well.
Like literally, there's a million things I want to say to you that are so mean, but we're live right now, so I'll text you them.
Where? So I got to talk to this Hancock guy?
No. You got to talk to the guy who, he's in the back. I forget how you find him, but he's all like, "Oh, you ever heard of the Silver Shroud?" I think it's actually how it talks. So you don't want Hancock. You want whoever this guy is. He's like, "I'm Silver Shroud. I like him, dude." He's in the back to the left. Do you see all those not little people?
You see how you can go shut up?
I think he's in the place where like the woman owns it. So it might be the hotel, but the woman owns it and it's not a brothel. I think it's actually like a sleep den.
Oh, the memory den.
Yes.
Oh, he's in there?
I think so.
All right.
Like you walk in and he's behind a door. I'm pretty sure. Again, been a long time since I did this.
That's fair. I got you.
He's in it.
Hi! Look who's coming to the stream. What you want? Here, let me turn the chair so you can sit easier. Right? Want to sit? Want to sit while Daddy streams? Into the memory den with ye. Take a seat. Take a seat. What you looking at? You being dumb? No. Alright. Memory den. We got... Oh my god, look at this. Let's open this door. No one's behind this door. What about door number... Oh, wait. There's the silver shroud. Like a cardboard cutout of him. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let me turn on subtitles so I can actually... Since I have my volume so low. Display.
Yeah, that's the dude. He's all like, I love Silver Shroud. I'm this guy. Oh, it's Ken Connolly. I didn't know that. He's like, it's me. I'm Kent. I'm Kent Connolly.
I hear ya.
It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, they save the day.
What can you tell me about the shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 400
From the
episodes
radio shows.
and the holiday special. He's the best. Better than Broadneck and Man to Man combined.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You know when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Look at this kitten.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Wasn't he
Yeah, that's boy. If
Oh my god, so much talking.
maybe it's something. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black, I got a plan to bring him to life.
what plan?
I've built my
Zoe,
custom
get away from there. No.
even better than the one in the
No.
but to make this
Don't
work,
go behind the
I
monitor.
still need the most important piece. They actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show.
Oh my god.
I might do.
I can give you some caps up front.
Yeah, negotiate those monies. That money.
As it happens.
There she is, pretty as the poster. And memorabilia too. Here's some.
First the reward.
Yeah. No, after all these years, just not
Zoe,
Silver Shroud
get away from... No, don't go behind there.
could be
No.
Reinhardt or his butler, Jarvis Blake.
No. Watch the game. Ready? Look at the game. Look at the game. Okay.
Don't sell your
I got a better idea. You want to be in the Silver Shroud?
if I go along with it.
If it'll get you to help, you
Wow, I'm just milking this guy for all he's worth.
may be able to scratch up a couple of things.
Looks like I'm
The costume and gun are yours, so you patrol good neighbor street.
right.
Silver Shroud armor.
Here's some
Take.
color cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. Time to fight crime.
Alright. Cool. I'm probably not going to do that quest for real, though, because I don't want to give up my power armor. TBH. So we had a friend today, Pat, who didn't know what TBH was.
I knew this was coming.
As soon as I said TBH.
It was very weird. And we had to argue the popularity of it.
Yeah. Because this particular friend of ours, who's not watching the stream right now, but for all I know, might watch it on YouTube. Nah, he won't watch it.
Therefore deserves it. Therefore deserves it.
Therefore
So-
deserves it to call us out. He's the kind of person that says, if I've never heard of it, it must not be popular. So, yeah. Okay, so I've done the Silver Shroud thing, but I think what I'm going to do is, this is a strategy I like to do whenever I'm just sort of messing around in Fallout, which is, I just see a big empty spot on a map, and I'm going to go there. You down for that?
Yeah.
Just to explore a spot on the map. Don't chew my wires! No! Now you're just being mean because I'm not playing with you. Where's your little toy? Where's your toy? Huh? Where's your toy?
Quake Champions got some updates. Might need to check that out another time.
Real quick. What about Quick Champions?
It has some decently big updates for the beta, so I might have to check that out again.
Do it. Do it up. Real quick, can you see what's going on, Pat?
Can I see what's going on in terms of?
Watch the stream.
Is it the cat or?
Yeah, the cat. She just decided to just get on top of the back of the chair like she always does.
Could you get a
Come on.
Zoe cam of just like attaching a GoPro to her?
She would probably hate that and or break it. She likes to roll around and like jump and flip. I thought you meant should I make like a Twitch channel that's just like what's Zoe up to?
Well, that
And
was
I just live stream. Well, because the GoPro would have to be plugged into something, but I could definitely stream like what is Zoe doing when I'm like at work.
That's what I wanted to do that for Penny, like just a hedgehog, like live hedgehog game.
Come on, come on, come on! Fight the thing, fight the thing. Okay, goodbye. We're not playing anymore. Daddy's got to go explore the Commonwealth. All right. I'm gonna go this way, 'cause according to my map, I have not gone this way very often. And by often, I mean ever, so. It's so spooky. Zoe. No, you're not going behind the monitor. That's not a place for kittens. Let me also real quick kill that. No one cares about that. Take a look at the map, make sure I'm going the right way. I'm gonna go this way, right? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I gotta say, I really like the fact that you can go to ground zero on this one. In this Fallout. You feel me?
Yeah. What, does everything you say require a response now?
I feel like you've done this to me. I'm gonna... Next time you stream and you say something and I don't immediately respond, I'm gonna go... Everything we say, we report your response.
Alex, I'm needy.
That's not a defense. That mold. That's kind of cool. It's all this glowing blue fungus. Zoe! No! Get down! Come on. Come on. Huh? 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 She's just off screen. Alright? Normally... Okay? Good. Now go stay over there and do cat things. Ooh, look at this. Look at this house, Pat. There's a house here. There's several houses. They're all shitty because the bomb blew them up, but... Did you see the Wolverine?
The first one?
The one in Japan.
Like when he survives the bomb?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that explosion goes very slowly.
I don't remember that scene too well. I don't remember much of that movie, honestly.
Zoe. No. You're not going back there. I think there's a giant evil dog around here. Because I hear snorting.
You know dogs don't snort, right? Pigs snort.
Oh my Gorn. Well, I've been made. I've been made. Hey, I leveled up. Finally, I did it by murdering a guy with a grenade. Alright, let's look at this perk chart here. Where's the perk chart? Oh, T. Alright, Pat, what do I want? Why? Scroll down. What are you doing?
What do you want me to pick? Oh, I don't know. Don't pick a dumb one.
Why isn't it scrolling down? I can't scroll down. What the fuck? Pat, why isn't it scrolling?
I don't know. I don't care. Let me see the whole thing here.
Oh, there. Oh, I just have to sort of dangle it.
Duh.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. Genius is angry when your health drops below 20%. Time slows the game. Time plus damage. No, because I never get that low in health. Kung Fu. You've learned to apply ancient martial arts to gunplay. 2 damage. Your second advance target beyond. Ricochet. Every shot ricochets back and killing. The chance your critical meter gets filled. That's funny. Maybe. Sprinting into enemies while wearing power armor now causes severe damage and more stagger. Maybe. Sounds funny.
That's like if you're wearing power, you literally run through someone. It's
Yeah.
like you're the Juggernaut.
Oh no, I gathered that. Machines will always serve humans. Maybe.
The Grim Reaper sprint one isn't that bad.
I don't use VATS that often, so
See, I use VATS rather regularly.
your explosives now do 50% more damage and grenades gain a throwing arc. Yeah, that actually sounds, I'm on board with that. Okay. Come on, stick your head out again. I dare you. Come on. One more time. I can see your arm. See that headshot, Pat? Watch the headshot I do. It's great. I kill him. As headshots should. Climb. There we go. So, what's the next movie you plan on seeing? I'm talking about movies.
I don't think any. What new movie's coming out that I want to see? Oh, Spider-Man, I guess.
That's probably the movie I want. Oh, the next movie I want to see is called They Come at Night. It Comes at Night.
I heard that's actually pretty good.
I've been looking for a good horror movie lately, so that's probably my next movie. Then after that, it might also be Spider-Man, because I don't plan on seeing Cars 3 or Transformers 5. So,
Let's see. I'll see what we got going on.
Coming out.
remember that one time Pat said that dogs, there couldn't be a dog in the room? Well, there's a dog in the room. Sorry, what were we saying?
No, you said something snorted, therefore it's a dog. Don't you pull that shit.
What's the next movie you plan on seeing?
Yeah, alright. Play the tape back. Someone told me about the Baby Driver. That's pretty good.
Oh, I think I probably told you about the Baby Driver, because I want to see Baby Driver as well.
No, you didn't. Now I remember who told me. You're a liar.
Okay, well, I still want... No, I think I was
Little
telling,
liar.
I was telling Zach about it.
You're a liar. But apparently that's pretty good. That's coming out. I'm not going to see it because I don't really go to see a lot of movies. But
It's directed by Edgar Wright, so I'm sure it's good.
who's Edgar Wright? Was he?
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Oh, right. We talked about him.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man looks good. We could see the Tupac Shakur movie.
I didn't know there was one. What's it called?
Yeah, All Eyes on Me.
Oh, I think I do know that. I think I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the first two Planet of the Apes.
So the third one's coming out. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but I'm like I could watch it. You know?
See, I never watched the first two Planet of the Apes movies because I watched the Tim Burton one and I was like, this movie sucks. I don't want to watch any more of this. And then I found out way later, like, oh, this new one is completely unrelated.
Yeah, they definitely were like, no, those movies are dumb.
I also don't really like monkeys, so that was another deterrent for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of monkeys in it. You gonna watch the new It movie?
Probably.
The dude who dresses up as It made the extras cry on set, and he felt like really bad about it. And I found it funny because like he just stays in character the whole time.
Yeah.
So, because I'm sure that's a pretty tough role to like jump in and out. And like they were ruining the scene because the kids just kept crying so much, and he like after he was done, he had to like, no, it's just a thing. Don't just a guy. Like, don't be scared.
That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I'd like to see it. I've just been really craving a good horror movie. And I struggle with horror movies because they never scare me, and so I'm always left disappointed.
What do you mean by scared? Like I've seen a lot of horror movies, and I'm more so just like I don't want to say uncomfortable, but like I guess it's technically scared. Like there's just like so take the Saw movies.
Okay,
They're not
see,
really
I don't
scary.
even consider those horror movies.
Like it's just gore porn, and I
Yeah.
think it's just like it just makes you uncomfortable. Like, it's not like wow, that'd be scary if that happened. And I also think it's bullshit when like a movie does a lot of jump scares, and it's like everything's really quiet. Like it's a system. It's a system on how it can get you to be afraid of something because you know it's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like they play like that eerie music, and then like something pops out. You're like, oh my god! I think that's bullshit. I think it's a cheap shot. It's like if you came up behind me and punched me in the mouth.
The one,
Like, yeah, that's gonna hit me. It's gonna hurt, but like you didn't do it fair.
see the movies that. Oh, is that a mutant? Oh my god! Oh no, it's a Mirelurk. Great. Oh, it's soft shell, so it doesn't even count. When I say scared, I mean, I almost mean like paranoid. Like I want to be afraid for the characters. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next. So like when I watch Friday the 13th, I like Friday the 13th just because like they're kind of fun kills, and it's fun to sit there with friends and be like, don't go in there, you got
Yeah.
killed.
And I've seen the new one of that, and there was more of like it's just like it's disturbing stuff, rather than this is like you said, paranoid.
Yeah, well,
It's
see
like
that
I hate scary movies just because of that. Like I hate like viewing shit and just like I'm gonna have dreams about that. It's just gross. It's not like to me like whoa, didn't see that coming. You know?
Well, see, so like I don't get scared during the Friday 13 movies because that one is such a formula. You know, kid's gonna walk into a dark room, it's gonna play eerie music. There's gonna be a fake out, like oh no, it's just a cat, and then they're gonna be like oh everything's fine. Then they're gonna turn around and immediately Jason's gonna be there and they're gonna die. That's a formula, and that's why those movies don't scare me. But every once in a while, you get a horror movie that's like legitimately scary because you're sort of learning the rules and like I don't know. Like the less of, if it's not super like torture porny and it's not crazy supernatural and not jump scared, then I'm on board. But usually I get one of those and it's not fun.
I feel like
That's
The
why
Walking Dead.
I'm consistently on a quest to find. I watch a lot of horror movies because I'm trying to find one that'll like really scare me. It Follows was pretty good. I liked It Follows a lot.
Does The Walking Dead like I don't really find The Walking Dead scary, but I feel like The Walking Dead has that element of suspense. Because like anybody can die. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. Anyone can die. You don't know what's going to happen next because that person may die. Somebody might jump out. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you not consider that? Like, not to say it's weird. It's not scary, but like
See, I actually gave up on The Walking Dead.
the comics are really good. The show, God, the whole second season's garbage. That whole second season in the book is like a million times better. But do you know what I'm saying though? Like they have that where like anyone can die, and you don't really want them to die, and all that kind of nonsense. You know, like
Yeah.
it's suspense, especially because they move so slow and you see them coming. There is no real jump scares.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, I just discovered a reservoir. Oh, and there's lots of ghouls here. I'm not gonna use my fat man. Yeah, yeah, horror movies. I really liked The Witch. The Witch was a good horror movie. And that's because, I don't know, I really liked The Witch.
That kind of made sense. I read that on Wikipedia. That's what I do for scary movies. I read them on Wikipedia.
The Witch. Wait, why'd you... See, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
What?
That would drive, like, I don't even watch trailers. I don't even want to know what happens in a movie. And then you're just like, oh, I read the
Because
plot.
I don't want to watch them. Dude, I can't watch scary movies because like I'll have like awful nightmares. But I'm always interested. Like some movies, like so The Babadook was one, The Witch was one. They get a lot of there's a lot of talk, and I'm like, well, I don't want to see that and have nightmares for the rest of my life. But I would definitely be interested to why this is like a good movie.
See, The Babadook is great because it's a good movie. I wasn't scared, but I thought it was an excellent movie.
So that's why I read about them, because I'm too much of a scaredy cat to like actually watch them. So like I'd read The Witch and I'm like, oh wow, that would have been a good movie. If I saw that would be a good movie. But thank God I didn't, because now I can sleep. And the Wikipedia is the best part because it's just like very dry.
Yeah, it's like
So, it's just facts.
this person is killed.
Right. Well, and they kind of describe it like in The Witch, how the kid throws up the apple. I'm like, oh, that probably was twisted.
The great thing about The Witch is like they show you up front like a vague hint that like the witch is real. So it's not so you don't spend the whole movie like witches aren't real. It's all in their imagination. Like it shows you up front. Yeah, the witch is real, but it doesn't like show you the witch. So like
Is that
you're
like
still
the little boy?
What?
Is that like the little boy? Because when the little boy goes out, and he meets the witch.
No, like it's sort of like a cold open where like there's just is a witch, and she's out there, and I think she attacks someone else. First.
Did I read that in the Wikipedia?
The boy goes out later, yes, but I'm saying in the first like 2 minutes, if I recall, you see the witch.
Let me check the Wikipedia. Let me see if we saw the same movie.
You didn't see it at all, so there is a little boy. Yeah.
It opens up with a. The plot in Wikipedia opens up with they just describe the family. It's a pretty twisted thing, though. I mean, it's a twisted story because it's like it hits on some pretty like I guess realistic things like overly religious families and like fear of just like I don't know, like the fear of that. You know what I mean?
But what's great is that like, and this is what makes it like scary is like the family believes that there's like some like supernatural problem out there, and like they refuse to like agree with the village basically, and so like the family is right, there is a problem, but the problem doesn't care, so it's not like they're rewarded like we're the only ones that saw it coming and we survived. Like no, they still die. And that's
one thing I hate about horror movies is like something like that. You don't leave the theater feeling good at all, but it's not like a La La Land thing where I'm like, oh dang, that's not the ending I wanted. But you know, what a ride, and oh, because I didn't get what I wanted, it makes it a good movie. It's more like, well, now I'm just depressed because like nothing good came out of that. You know?
Yeah.
So that's one reason why I don't like, and I also don't like video games for that reason. Like, like the first Outlast, I'm like, so this is dumb. Have you beaten Outlast?
Yeah.
So spoiler for the first Outlast. You know how like you go into the bottom of it, like the little laboratory, and you're like running away from the final boss,
Yeah.
and then at the end of it, you just die.
Yep.
And then I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but because you did all that stuff, you released the evil onto the world.
Yes.
So my thing is like, when you die in the very first minute because you don't really know how to play, then it's actually better if you just did that.
Yeah.
Like it's just stupid because no matter what, you actually make the problem worse. But you're supposed to have control of this character, and instead you end up just ruining everything. So then technically, well, I died in the first level, so like that would have actually been fine. So this awful thing wouldn't have happened if I just died in the first level. Like that's dumb. It's not interesting. It's just like that's shitty. Then you just feel bad the whole time. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, my problem... See, I have a problem with the Outlast ending in that when... Like, if you die at some point in the game, you die because you died. But in a game that's, like, all about surviving, and then the game forces you to die, that sort of thing just irks me because, like... I didn't die. You made me die.
And then also, the whole basically the whole world gets worse because they force you to die,
Yeah.
which I think is just nonsense. And I don't like that. And it's similar to like a scary movie where like you leave it. So like for something like The Witch, where everyone dies, and I mean there's a little bit of a twist at the end, which is interesting at least. But then I'm just leaving like, wow, that was just really twisted, and I don't feel positive at all. And I don't know, there's like nothing to read into because everyone's dead. It's over. You can't be like, oh, well, maybe this person's going to come back. You know what I mean? You don't know. Everyone's dead. It's not a very...
Oh, that's amazing. That
What?
grenade arc is amazing. Oh, watch the stream. You see what it does.
I've never seen this grenade arc.
Did you see it?
Not yet.
Oh, it already happened. Oh, no, I guess it didn't. Did you see it?
Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, it's not too good because it doesn't tell you exactly where it's going to go.
Well, admittedly, I sort of just hastily threw it. I'd like to...
Because like it bounced, and so you didn't know it was going to bounce.
I don't know. Look at that. That's pretty straightforward, right?
I mean, it's better than nothing, for sure.
Watch it again. I actually did one. I just wasted a grenade, admittedly, but I just sort of did one rote just to see how it looks.
Let's see, what are other good movies that I've read? Oh, I'm finally seeing the Throw. Yeah, it's not bad. Can't give you everything.
I mean, it's not perfect.
Right, it can't be perfect. If it's perfect, it kind of takes away from things, but...
But that was a good choice for my level. It's weird that I don't know. I was gonna say something, and then I realized it's not true, so I changed my mind from saying it.
Say it.
I was gonna say it's weird that I collect bottle caps because I don't really buy that much, and then I realized I do buy a lot, so I changed my mind. Basically, Gorn. The only thing I ever really buy is ammo. As you can see, I have a comical amount of ammo. I have over 1,000 bullets. And I just only ever buy bullets.
And this is technically like the pipe rifle stuff, so it's really cheap.
Yeah.
I got a mod on this thing that like brings like realistic guns into the game, and it's amazing.
What do you mean by realistic guns?
Like they've taken like guns that are in real life. So like the MP5 assault or submachine gun, and like the M14 and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they put those in the game. Like, so like they look just like the real thing, and like they're really powerful and they're really cool looking. So that's fine.
Okay. It's weird that there. I would. What's my flashlight? F? No, not F. Q? Not Q. I don't know. Hope there's nothing over here that'll kill me. Cool. I pretty much only ever play vanilla, and I don't really have a good reason other than I just do.
So Vulture wrote a rank of all 17 Pixar movies, worst to best, and I kind of want to rant about this.
Let's go through it first.
Should we call out Vulture already or no?
No. Well, maybe. Let's
They
start.
pulled
Let's
some
start
moves
at let's
before,
start
like
at the
Wonder
bottom
Woman.
and work our way up, and then we'll
Did
start.
you see the shit they pulled with the Wonder Woman review?
No.
Can I talk about it? I'm not trying to start a feud.
Sure.
The dude who reviewed it was like pretty sexist in like how he addressed it.
Oh, maybe I did. I read about
Yeah,
someone who did a.
It was that dude. It was that dude. It's like, it was really just like, it was really cringy. It's like, are you serious? And like people have to review that. It's like, were you just like clickbaiting?
Pretty much.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why are you writing garbage? But I mean, I'm not a reviewer by any means.
I am, but I mean a novice reviewer. But I'm about to waste every bobby pin I own here.
All right, so number 17, Cars 2.
Yes.
Fair. Number 16, Brave. I don't know if I think this should be that low.
I would put it pretty damn close to the bottom.
Yeah, but I think there's worse.
Okay.
15, Monsters University.
Yeah.
I think that's a little too low, too.
I mean, bad Pixar is like bad pizza. It's still pretty damn good.
All right, 14, Bugs Life.
See, I think that's a little low.
Yeah, they could fuck off with that. You can literally lick my dog. You know it's one of the fucking... It's not Toy Story, which if that ain't number one, you could really lick it. But like, Bugs Life, way too far. Hop off your fucking horse.
I would.
Because guess what's above it? Guess what's above it, Alex? Guess what's fucking above it?
What?
Cars! Don't you dare act like Cars is better than Bugs Life.
It's not. Cars is not better than Bugs Life.
Cars, they say Cars 3 is like the only good Cars.
See, real quick. Has the embargo lifted for Cars 3?
Yes.
Oh, it has? Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, it hadn't. I checked this morning and it hadn't lifted. And usually, if the closer to release date that a movie is, that their reviews are, that means less confidence the studio has in the film. So I was going to say, if they waited a whole lot longer, I'd start doubting their confidence in the movie.
So, then 12 is The Good Dinosaur.
I did not see the.
See,
Good Dinosaur.
I did. Okay, I'll say this. It was. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like you said, it's a Pixar movie. I mean, it was about like a little boy growing up, and that's kind of the point I'm at in my life. So I enjoyed it probably more than others did.
Okay.
Visually, though, dude, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I saw from the trailers that
Oh
it looked.
God.
It looked, with the exception of the dinosaur and the kid, everything else looked friggin'
Dude,
photorealistic.
At one point, he gets out of a puddle, and like they clearly know, it looks good, because they just show water dripping from him, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm never like that in movies.
I think the only reason why the kid and everything looks so cartoony is just because that's just style. Like they don't want it to look realistic, because then you get some Grand Moff Tarkin like Uncanny Valley shit. But like it's fun to have a cutesy looking kid.
Yeah, and I mean, oh my god, dude, it was a good looking movie, and I won't forget it because of that. And it was cool, but I don't know if I'd say it's better than Bugs Life. You know?
Yeah, I mean I didn't see the movie, but
Then 11, Monsters Inc.
ooh, that's way too low for Monsters Inc.
Fuck off. Just take your shit and fuck right off. That's a quality ass film. Number 10, Up.
What?
Please go Up.
No, absolutely not.
Because guess what's above it?
Up is
Guess what's above it?
Toy Story 2 is above it.
Well,
Are you saying
like
directly above it? Because I'm saying
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 is I just got hit with a rocket. Well, I mean, Toy Story 2 is logically above Up in the sense that I know in the ranking, and I know Toy Story 2 is not better than Up. Up is visual storytelling. It is family entertainment. It is quality character arcs. Jesus Christ, I'm being attacked by mutants. Setups, payoffs, there's not a wasted moment in that movie.
do you want to know what pisses me off more though? Ratatouille is above it.
No, absolutely not.
They can literally eat shit.
That is some garbage.
Then above this, now I mean, I did like this movie, but not as I don't know if it belonged. Up, Monsters Inc. A Bug's Life, and The Good Dinosaur, because of the visual component that we talked about, is better than this film. Which is, Ratatouille was 9. Number 8 is Finding Dory.
I also didn't see Finding Dory. I heard it
Yes,
was...
you did. Yes, you did. We talked about it.
Finding Dory?
Finding Dory.
When did we talk about it?
Like, after I saw it, I was like, I just saw that. And you were like, oh, I didn't... Like, you had different opinions than I did.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
No,
I have not seen it.
I misunderstood then what you said to me. Not important. It was good, but it was not the original. It was very much a sequel, and I wasn't as into it other than like, this was a fun universe.
Oh my god. Ow.
Okay, I'm interested what you think of this one. So number 7, Inside Out.
Good but predictable.
I thought it was overrated. I thought it was pretty overrated. Because it was getting a lot of hype when I saw it, and typically I'm more like, all right, chill. Like, it's always going to ruin a movie for me, the overhype, and it's kind of what happened with this. I thought it was interesting, but a little overrated, if I can speak freely. Number 6, Toy Story 3.
That's okay. Now we're getting into real fuck off territory. Toy Story. We all know Toy Story 2 is the weakest of Toy Stories. Still a very good movie. Still a very good movie.
Excellent film,
but Toy Story 2 is the weakest of the Toy Story trilogy. I thought
Toy Story 3 is not better than 1. Toy Story 3 is not better than 1, but it is a very, very high quality film.
Armor is wrecked. See, I put Toy Story 3 above 1.
Really? That's preference now.
And here's why. Because this is just, how you said the Good Dinosaur was like you in your life and everything.
I mean, Toy Story 3, dude. How many times?
I saw Toy Story 3 literally hours after my high school graduation.
Yeah, dude. Everybody was going to college. I was the same way.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Like, so that movie hit me like. That movie, like, I was the perfect age, generation, everything for that movie. Like, so Toy Story 3, it's hard for me to be objective only because that movie hits me so right in the feels.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. And I think Toy Story 3, it should be number 2 on this list. Number 1 should be Toy Story.
Okay.
Number 5, The Incredibles.
See, now it's getting real tough because top 5 Pixar, like, I would almost, I don't want to say I put them on equal footing, but for me, like, The Incredibles is so great.
Well, number 4 is Toy Story 2.
No, Incredibles should be above Toy Story 2.
Number 3, Finding Nemo.
I think Finding Nemo is overrated too.
And I won't find Nemo is good, dude.
Oh, it's very good.
Top
although to be fair, you haven't said you haven't said what I think is the best one yet. So
it's number 1.
Oh, my choice is?
I don't. I mean, I'm assuming I know what your choice is because it's we haven't said it yet, and it's not Toy Story 1, which is number 2, which I don't agree with this, though it is an amazing film.
Number 1, WALL-E.
Yeah, it's Wall-E.
I love me some WALL-E.
But is it truly the best? Is it truly the best Pixar movie?
Yes.
Do you think how is it the best Pixar movie? I think it's up there in top 3. I don't think it's the best.
It built because it's so like I'm a big visuals guy. I like visuals and I like visual storytelling. So the fact that it builds Wall-E and Eve as these wonderfully lovable characters with almost no dialogue, right? Like
it opens and there's no words.
There's no dialogue for the first half hour of the movie. You just get you get such a sense of like Wall-E's like quirky little personality just by like he just collects garbage and like the things he does and the things he likes and like he's such a beautiful character. And then Eve comes and then you finally get to the Axiom and there's just like Pixar's like, oh, you thought you were gonna have a fun little story. Bam! America's fucked, yo! And like you just hit with all of this social commentary on top of that. And it's just like, then you get all this other stuff, and then you just finally get like this brief little moment where they're out in space, flying around on the, oh, I just saw a mutant. They're flying around on the little fire extinguisher, and it's just like all their troubles disappear for that one moment, and they're just together, and they're just like, it's just magic. Then they go back and they save the day. There's so many like little sci-fi references in there already. Like 2001 is probably the biggest, but there's lots of little stuff in there, and everything's wonderful, and everything's great, and it's a delightful movie, and it's magic.
The social commentary puts it above.
Oh, that's not
Pixar
a mutant.
movie.
That's a behemoth. Oh no, I messed up.
So, but I think the social commentary like puts it in a league of its own. But I don't like to count it. I don't like to count that aspect of it.
Oh,
because
I don't.
the other movies don't have it.
See,
but
I think that's just a small aspect of it, but it's still magic. If the movie was still just about a non-talking robot on a planet who falls in love with another non-talking robot and they just dig through trash and fall in love.
Well, she talks pretty well.
Yeah, she talks. I would still love it because it's really good storytelling and really good characters and everything's great. So. That being said, Toy Story is pretty friggin' great. I love Toy Story. That's got some. I do love Toy Story. I really love Toy
Who
Story.
doesn't, dude?
Hitler.
Oh, but do we know that though? Has it ever been confirmed that?
I'm sure he would hate it, because Hitler just hates everything.
Well, not everything.
I know, not everything.
Some pretty fucked stuff, but not everything.
My point is, you would have to be Hitler to hate Toy Story.
Okay. So, but I think
getting
we've
off
said our
that
piece.
topic
I think we've said our piece enough, though, that we disagree with this list.
heavily. Cars 2, I think everyone can unanimously put at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
I would put. I haven't seen Good Dinosaur or Finding Dory. So Brave is low. Monster University is low. Can I complain about Monster University for a sec?
I like the movie.
See, I thought it was a fine movie. Here's my issue with it. Okay, here's my issue. I feel like they got Mike Wazowski and Sully backwards. In that, Mike Wazowski is like this hard-working kid who really wants to be a scarer. He really wants to do it. And Sully just comes in. He's a coaster. He doesn't care. Blah, blah, blah. And the character arc is... not the character arc, but the message is, Mike, you don't got it, kid. You suck. You're never going to be a scarer. Just deal with it. Which, admittedly, that's realistic. That's a real thing that can happen in real life.
Right. Like if I want to be a basketball player, I just can't. Like if I went to college and was like, I'm going to be a basketball player, I'm 5'7", and I haven't played basketball in years. I'm not going to be a professional basketball player.
Sure, but that aside, the thing that also irks me about it is Mike Wazowski is like this. He's trying to coast. Like Mike Wazowski's really hardworking. He's really like into it. He's studious. He's into it, and what's his name just coasts. Sully coasts. But if you think back to Monsters Inc., what were they like in the beginning of the movie? Mike Wazowski's lazy. He doesn't do his paperwork. He doesn't do his job, and Sully's like real, like he's good. So I think it would have been better if Sully, because if Sully wanted to be the scare, and everyone's like, you don't got it, you're a big fuzzy teddy bear, and Mike Wazowski comes in, I'm a legacy scare, look at me, blah blah blah, and Sully proves that I can defy the odds, and I can be a scare if I put my mind to it. And Mike Wazowski coasts, and thinking he can coast on his family name, but then he finds out he's not a good scare, and that's a better setup. So that ties into Monsters Inc. and their character arcs better, because now Mike Wazowski is Sully, who worked hard, is now the top scarer that he wanted to be.
It's kind of more of a sequel if they didn't end Monsters Inc. the way they did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of? No, I don't think so.
I'm just thinking of, like, in terms of, like you're saying, character development, though, like, the way Sully is at the end of the movie is this, well, like, he's becoming, like, this really good person. So if it doesn't end with the laughs, right? If it doesn't end with the laughs, that's what I'm saying, like, Mike Wazowski is, like, not a scare and nervous and all this kind of stuff, where, like, Sully becomes this, like, I'm the best, I'm number one. You know what I mean? So at the end of the thing, it would make sense, because, like, he comes in like, I'm number one already, when in reality he's not number one, and he didn't really learn those skills. And the whole thing at the ending is that they work together to make Sully way scarier. Because in the beginning of it, like, Sully's not really that scary. He just keeps doing the same thing. Remember?
Yeah.
So therefore, and they don't graduate, and he never really learned anything. But at the end of the movie, they're only really good because Sully and Mike work together, which never really happens in the new movie, because Sully has it down.
Yeah.
There's a lot in the middle that you have to assume with it. So that's what I'm saying, like, it almost makes sense for a sequel. Like, they went back to college because Sully, like, thinks he's great, but he never learned anything, so I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. I'm even getting confused myself, so.
Oh my God, I have too much stuff. I can't believe I have too much crap on me.
I think some of these sequels don't need to be made.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's gunning for an Incredibles 2. I'm like, you're gonna ruin it. Like, be careful what you wish for. Because, like, they had a pretty good ride. Like, they're memorable. I wouldn't ask for too much.
Sure.
I mean, every other one hasn't been good. You know, even you said it. Toy Story 2 is weak. Finding Dory isn't as good as number 1. Cars 2 is worse than Cars 1. What other Pixar movies do we have sequels of? Is that it?
I have 22 jumpsuits from Vault 88.
Order.
Sorry.
Universities.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm just saying sequels in Pixar are never as good as the originals.
That's true.
So it's made it incredible.
With my minor nitpick that I disagree, and that I think, what's it called? Who's Toy Story?
Toy Story, you're talking about Toy Story 3. Toy Story 2, though.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know the true definition of the third movie in the trilogy. But, like, to me, the sequel is number 2. The
Okay.
sequel of the first film has always been worse. So therefore, your Incredibles 2 that everybody is wanting will probably not live up to the hype that now you've also had so long to create hype for.
Also, I don't think Incredibles 2, that's like if there's any movie that shouldn't have a sequel, in my opinion, it's Incredibles.
Yeah, they kind of end it all. Like, it's fine. I think they wanted to do a prequel, but like that's not fun. The kids are the fun part.
Yeah.
They
And,
talk
like,
about the prequels and like in the movie.
yeah, because, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I agree. I don't want an Incredibles sequel in any capacity.
And it's not because you don't like the movie. It's because
It's
you
because,
got it.
It's because the story was told. Mr. Incredible realized that his family was his greatest adventure, and that's it. That's all you need. I'm just gonna walk forward. I think this town is like not a checkpoint, but like a place on the map. So I wanna. There it is. Natick Banks. Good. So I'm gonna fast travel back to my base, store some of my crap, and I think we should probably call it. So, while I'm going back to the base to drop off some stuff, standard plug for the Let's Play. Let's Plays are great. Everyone loves the Let's Play. So watch the Let's Play. And, Pat, you have anything you got to say to the good peoples?
Make sure you watch our Let's Play. No, I don't. I'm very worthless.
You are? Yep. So that's a stream. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. This scratched an itch I've had for a while.
Feel free to leave your opinions, no matter how intense, of your Pixar tops.
Yeah, this was a big. That was a big thing. This Pixar.
I'm really curious because I don't believe that we're in the minority with our feelings, at least on some of the major big hitters.
Especially, I thought it was fairly common knowledge that Toy Story 2 was considered, actually, I don't want to say one of the weaker entries, but not nearly as good as it is on that list.
Also, I mean, are we just thinking that like Vulture's just writing things so they're like, click on us, disagree with us, talk about us, give us more money?
Yeah. I mean,
that's
like,
what I'm getting at.
I mean,
It's
I
number two now.
acknowledge that ranking movies is like kind of a pointless gesture because everyone does have their different opinions, like you and I with our Toy Story 3, whatever. But like,
But they're standards.
there are some that's kind of obvious, like Cars 2 bad, Toy Story good. So that's why some of those ones just surprised me. But yeah. So yeah, that's I think that's all we're gonna do then. Tune in next week for something. Who knows what we're gonna do next week?
We don't plan these out. We're planning these out day of.
Yeah, this was the first time I've actually planned it out more than a couple days because I think I texted you over the weekends like Fallout 4 is happening. But yeah, leave a comment, suggest things for us, all sorts of good stuff is much appreciated, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.